Gold rush on the market. How will it affect your portfolio? I'll tell you today. Hi, I'm Simon, a professional trader with over 7 years of experience, and my trading club is your go-to helper in the world of trading. You can join now for free. Just click on the link in the description or the first pinned comment. There you'll find the top tips and tricks for perfect trading. Hit the link. Now I'm gonna share 5 rules to help you become an effective trader. These are especially important for beginners. Let's dive in. First things first, rule number 1 that everyone must learn: be consistent with your strategies. Before you start a trading session, decide on your strategy. What will you rely on? And stick to it no matter what. A strategy consists of several parameters: the amount you're working with, the time you're willing to trade, which can be 15 minutes, few hours, or even years, but that's more for stocks. Let's look at an example. Since I'm making this demo to give you the basics of trading, I decided to make 5-6 trades. The initial investment amount is 70. Even though I've been trading successfully for a long time, I can still get distracted by talking and miss something important, so I start with an amount I'm okay losing. I'll set the trade time frame to 1 minute and the candle time frame to 30 seconds. This is also part of the strategy because it affects how I analyze the chart. The most important part of a strategy is the indicators. They help understand what's happening with the asset and predict the price. Today I'll trade using the ADX and Donchian channel. Set the ADX inputs to 10. For the Donchian channel, set the period to 14. Change the middle line to 2 pixels and white, the top line to red and 2 pixels, and the bottom line to green and 2 pixels. For many, participating in trading sessions can be really stressful, not knowing what to click and where. That's why I invite you to join our Telegram channel. Every day I run open trading sessions for all 21,000 subscribers so you can get used to it and understand how everything works. Every day people make an extra 700 and send me messages like these, full of thanks. The link is in the description below or the first pinned comment. Now all the indicator details are clearly set up according to the 1 minute time frame. Let's add 3 currency pairs with the highest percentages: 1, 2, and 3. 92% is the maximum percentage. Thanks to this, each trade will increase our deposit. If that's the case, let me remind you that on my Telegram channel, I explain trading in clear, beginner-friendly terms. You don't need to read tons of books because I've already done that for you. All you need to do is click the link in the description or the first pinned comment. Rule number 2, trend is your friend. If you've identified the trend correctly, that's already 70% of the success. The other 30% is about checking the data and making sure there's no reversal coming up during your trade. Let's break it down with a real example. Let's get on the platform. Pair Aussie dollar and Swiss franc, going lower. Click. There are 3 key points on the chart. First, the Donchian channel has a clear resistance line. Second, after the price hit it, a strong red drop happened with no bullish candle covering it. Third, the yellow ADX line shows trend strength and it's below 25, meaning the bullish trend is weakening. Balance is up to 134. That's because I nailed the overall trend even though the chart was moving differently in the short term. Technical analysis, folks. Moving on. Aussie dollar and Canadian dollar, clicking lower. This looks a lot like the previous setup, but now the chart is at the resistance line, so we're expecting a drop. Plus, on the ADX, the bearish line is crossing the bullish one. I'm winning again. Notice how the candle closed close to the entry point, but that doesn't matter. Here we get returns not from the price difference like with stocks, but from predicting the direction of the asset's movement. What's important is getting the direction right, up or down. Dirham and yuan, going lower. The asset had a small bounce up from the support level to the upper boundary of the Donchian channel. After that, the price went down again. ADX still shows the bearish trend is stronger. Balance is now 495 thanks to my experience and spotting the trend correctly. Rule number 3, market is always right. You can't fool the market and make it act according to your wishes or moods. It moves the way it moves. There are big players out there, major corporations, international banks, and so on. They drive the market. So if an American bank needs to buy a large volume of an asset, they can drastically change the market situation. The only way to succeed is to either nail technical analysis yourself or trade with a smart mentor, just like my 21,000 followers do. To get a good feeling for the market, see chart movements, and predict what's next, you need to trade a lot. Let's do a few more trades. So, Aussie dollar and Canadian dollar again, investing 495. Press higher. Though ADX suggests sideways movement, the bottom and middle lines of the Donchian channel are going up. This means the bulls will try to break through the resistance level. We've got another risky situation. But the trade closes in my favor again. Balance is now 951. The key is not to fight the market, but to understand what's happening. Dirham and yuan changing the investment, going lower. Click. Both indicators show the asset price will keep dropping. The Donchian channel is expanding at the lower boundary, and on ADX the red line is still above the green. It's clear. Nice, feeling great. I'm not resisting the market. I'm analyzing and tracking every step. Aussie dollar, Swiss franc, investing 1,826. Predicting upward movement. I'm taking action. The price hit the support level and now ADX shows the bearish trend is fading. So this was a reversal and the asset is heading up. Correct prediction brings me 3,506. That's why following the rules of an experienced trader pays off. It always leads to profit, and profit is always sweet. Now let's get to the last rule. It's way more comforting to get into something new when you're surrounded by like-minded folks. That's why I started a Telegram channel with over 21,000 members. There I help and support new traders. Training, advice, trade breakdowns, but most importantly, I help people start trading. Every day I share entry points during live trading sessions so that all my followers can copy my moves and see positive results, boosting their returns. In our last session, over 900 followers and I made around 494,000 together. Join our community by clicking the link in the description or in the pinned comment. Sign up while it's still free. Rule number 4, limit your losses. If you are suffering a loss during a trade, the first thing to do is stop and figure out what's going wrong. Why are you losing right now? If it happens more than twice in a row, that's the biggest sign to end the session and take a break for the day. This will help you cool off if you're feeling emotional, assess the situation and figure out what went wrong. Are you not feeling well physically or emotionally? Then it's definitely time to stop trading. Or maybe you can't predict the asset's movements. If so, you might need more theoretical knowledge. An important parameter is the risk you're willing to take. This is the rule of all rules. High returns mean high risk, but high risk doesn't always bring high returns. Now let's get to the last rule. Rule number 5, never average down a losing position. I don't see this often with beginners, but sometimes they get really weird advice from inexperienced traders who want to feel like experts and start giving out tips. If you see a trade going into the red, remember, never ever open another trade in the opposite direction just because you followed some internet advice. At least not when you're just starting out. This can increase your loss and throw you off track. To speed up your journey to success, it's ideal to have reliable support. I provide such support to 21,000 subscribers in my Telegram channel. Think I can't handle that many people? Actually, we help each other out. The members ask questions and I answer the whole community, breaking down situations, sharing theoretical knowledge and strategies. The most useful part, I hold live sessions for my subscribers. I send messages with the currency pair, entry time and movement forecast, so my students copy my trades and get the same results. And extra income is always nice. So for the next few days, joining the channel is free. So hurry up and send me a message so I can quickly connect you to the live sessions. Don't miss out and join us now. The link is in the description and the first comment. That's all for now. Bye-bye.